I think Thanksgiving is there. People do Thanksgiving. But those who are rather indisciplined, they take advantage of the situation. And then they come out and say all sorts of things. I want to warn them, though, that is a double-edged sword. You could think you are campaigning when actually you are destroying yourself slowly. The people of Uganda know. They know how you behave. They know your behavior. So if you come out and you're using it as a political gimmick, they will know. The important thing is that being a double-edged sword, you've got to be careful. Ugandans, especially the young people now, they know, they can see through you. So my sincere request would be, maybe you do with a little bit of class. You don't have to go to a funeral service and you start talking politics. You really don't have to go into the church and you stand on the pulpit. I think the idea is you must do it using other methods. And let me tell you, whenever a politician speaks, there's a thin line between speaking what he has gone for and his idea of convincing these people that he's still the better leader of the ones who are there. But at the end of the day, let me tell you, these elections that are coming, regardless of what you do, be very careful what comes out of you. People don't want to hear grandiose ideas. They want to hear what you're going to give them. When you go into leadership, will you give them their services? Will you be a nice person? Will you not be corrupt? Will you be a nice leader, like you are saying you are? You've got to show leadership qualities and not asking them for a vote. They will give you a vote if you think you have those qualities that attract them to you so that they can vote for you. So methods and your discipline and the way you show off. The way I've been seeing some of these people, they are showing off opulence. They are showing off how great they are. I think you'll have to be very careful. It's a double-edged sword. Stand warned. The people who are independent, when they come, they might give you a run for your money.
Captain, let me use a new example of an individual who has no plans whatsoever to stand. Let's imagine Samson Kasumba organizes a huge Thanksgiving ceremony in some constituency where there is an existing member of parliament who is sort of bound by the rules of the game not to campaign. How does that MP deal with the Thanksgiving of this Samson Kasumba?
By being polite, by having a little bit of respect for the occasion, by speaking about something that is with the occasion. A thanksgiving for Kasumba for having attained something. Talk about that. Talk about people reaching that level, having worked so hard. Don't talk about yourself. Talk about the occasion. I can come to your occasion, Kasumba, talk about you and fly around you, exactly using your own words and making you popular. And I'll pull everybody to go with me using your Thanksgiving. But you do it with a little bit of class. The question is, do some of these people have class at all?
And finally, you're talking of class, but even when you watch American politics, it's very dirty, mud slinging and throwing shade and slag. Captain, is it because you've left politics, now you're talking class? Does class still work in Ugandan politics?
No. Please, whenever you talk about good politics, American politics is not the best. Use the British one at least. The American one has got its own. In fact, the American is a satire. Is a satire where comedy is turned into abuse. Those guys, they are standing in 20th century acting on stage. We are talking about real leaders who can come to you and they will talk in the language you understand and you still leave behind with a very good taste in your mouth. These leaders are there. And Ugandans, by the way, don't have to copy Americans. You understand the people you are talking to. Don't talk at them, talk to them. There's a difference between those two.